Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 4th to the 10th of March. It's all about self-preparation this week, as I've seen in most of the signs. Squaring things off with oneself. So basically, this is a moment to really understand your mental motivation, which is going to help you put yourself in a position in manifestation in the following week. So it's a real introspective week going on here. It's, as we've seen on Cymatic TV, a sister channel. You know, the energy's dropped out from the sun and it's vibrating a lot more from the earth. It's coming from within you. And there's some real nuggets of gold here for everybody. Okay, so this will be in accordance to your monthly reading. So this is your overall energies here. This is your karmic message on your relationship side. This is the karmic message on your financial side. This is the influence from the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general outcome as well. I hope you have a lovely reading. If you haven't seen your monthly reading, you will be able to find it on our channel. No worries. Let's just pull out, see what's going on for you. You get the Page of Pentacles, learning curve. Learning from within you how to plant your seeds. I think you've done a lot of work in your life, not only on your relationship side, but also on your financial side, where you're realizing that you can create a lot actually. You have a lot of influence on it when you position yourself perfectly. And this is a very lucky card in a way. It's giving you that sort of like that golden seed, that golden nugget to plant for you going forward. And on your overall energies, you had the Queen of Wands and the High Priest and the is it the Empress card? Yes, it is. Sorry, and the Empress card on your overall energies. Sorry about that. I'm just looking at that, and I think this is where you've been discovering a lot. Opening up your desires. The title was the desires. Keep your eye on the goal of your desires, and I think this is what you're learning to do. This person here is really looking at that pentacle, and I think this is what you should be doing in life, and I think the overall energy is helping you to focus into your direction of where you should be going. You get the Queen of Cups on your relationship side here. Emotions are like the water that you give your plants so you can have those beautiful tomatoes to eat in a salad. And it seems like your karmic path here is to learn about how you apply your emotions in the world around you, within your relationships, within your life. So you're feeding that relationship, which is over a longer term, where you can get those beautiful tomatoes, and it's enjoying that feeding, enjoying that cultivation of your connections with other people. The universe here is giving you the 9 of Wands. That's interesting. They're it's almost contradictory in a way, this sort of situation. And I think within the contradiction, you're going to find those nuggets of gold. It's like when you're panning for gold. If you've ever been panning for gold in a river, that gold is as in the fine dust, as it were, and you've got to sift it out. And I think these healthy boundaries, I think the universe here is sort of saying to you about helping you understand and learn about how you apply your emotions in the world around you. And as you learn about it, that's what's going to provide you with those healthy boundaries to stop you going off in directions that just don't really sort of suit you more than anything else. I think it's like you've decided a lot of relationships. That's how it feels to me. It's like certain relationships that you've decided not to give time and effort to, that stops you from, that distracted you more than anything else. And I think that's part of those healthy boundaries. From your connecting to your past to your future, you get the Magician card. Yes, I think you've done everything, as I said. I think the way you position yourself allows you to manifest a lot of things in the future. And as I said, here on your karmic path is now instigating that emotional component of the manifestation, that 1 cup that is on the table there. All of a sudden, I think you're going to start realizing that you have an enormous influence on your own outcome, on the collective outcome, on your relationships with other people, and on a singular basis, but also on a collective basis, such as family and friends and stuff like that. I think that's what you've worked out. Yeah, as I said, with the Nine of Wands, I think this is a general sort of thing as well. Those healthy boundaries are coming out of relationships that just really didn't float your boat. And I think you're walking away from that sort of scenario and walking towards something that's a lot more curious, a lot more connected to what makes you buzz, what makes you feel good. And this could be to do with friends, this could be to be with family, and stuff like that. And I think and I think you know this already from what you've been going through over the past year. You need to know how to discern that very quickly within you. What's good for you and what works for you. Yeah, and following your pathway. With the Seven of Wands here, knowing your pathway means that you will defend your pathway. And I think you need to defend that idea of, walking off in your direction, walking in the path that is good for you. Once you start walking in that path, you automatically defend that path without it being confrontational. It's just a case of you going ahead and doing it more than anything else. Keeping your eye on the goal is really important here. There's a real positioning in regards to relationships around you, that some of them, there's moments when we're supposed to be together, there's moments when we're not supposed to be together. That's the sort of sensation I get from it more than anything else, and I think you're manifesting that. On your financial side, you've got the World and the Two of Wands on your monthly reading, on your karmic path. This is obviously it. This is obviously this new departure that's coming through for you. And it could well be that you be the only sign that's really getting on this month. And I think that ties a little bit into the Page of Pentacles as well. The offering that's stimulating your passions and whatever drives you in your material world, it seems like now that it's the calculation of realizing what drives you in this world is now coming to fruition. So an opportunity is sort of heading your way, that is going to provide you with all that beautiful, passionate energy that you need in order to get the success out of life. And I think this is now, it's on your karmic mission this week to really start seizing it with both hands. I was wondering if there was two hands on that. There's one hand on here, but seizing it with two hands. I think this golden opportunity, this passionate opportunity that's coming into your life. With the universe, you get the High Priestess. You are the only one that's going to. It's like you see this opportunity that no one else sees. And I think the universe is giving you this because you've been responsible in the way in which you've approached life. That's the feeling I get on it. And that's why you've generated this opportunity, this passionate opportunity on your path, and using your intuition, your inner being, your Jedi sense, as it were, in connection with everything that is around you, really being observative of that. I think that's what's bringing in the beautiful stuff. There is a massive opportunity coming in here this week here. I think this is what keeping your eye on the goal. It's going to set you free. There is no doubt about it. You got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands down there. You've now got two aces on your financial side. This is great for you. This is the past, and I think it's the reason that Jedi, that sort of intuition energy works, and that new passion is coming into your life and is on your karmic path, is because you realized what the good stuff in your job, in your business, in your project, whatever you're doing, you've realized in the past what aspects make you kind of go, yeah, I really enjoy that. It really stimulates me emotionally, and it sort of quenches my thirst for knowledge and understanding and everything like that you have. It is that water that is the base of you. I think you've understood the base of you from your birthday season here, and you're heading off down that pathway, and you're getting that opportunity that's coming into you. The Four of Cups in the energy that's egging you on, that's encouraging you to go forth. Now the Four of Cups is like it's like a purification, and I think it's almost sort of saying to me here, I think it's decisions you've already made over the past 2 months that you need to implement within your life. You need to implement that Ace of Cups. That's what you've got to do, and I think you're working towards that. I'm not sure it comes through this week, because I think it's all about how you set yourself this week, and that Four of Cups is doing that. It's setting yourself for a very good result. That is not only going to stimulate you in a way of passions, but it's going to stimulate you in a way of emotions as well, and financially as well. Obviously, that's what's going to come of that beautiful energy that's flowing through you, lovers. You are getting into complete alignment with who you are here, Aquarius. Complete alignment with who you are. With the 2 aces and the Lovers card, yeah, I think it's now starting to really, things are really starting to walk in your favour, as it were. It's almost as if like you've got the momentum now, and then you don't have to try so hard in order to get the good results on your financial side. I think this is allowing you that space and that time to explore, your repositioning on your relationship side. Let's just do a bit of clarification on the lights here, card. Let's see what goes on. You get the 9 of Wands again with the Page of Pentacles. On both sides, I think there's also as much as on the relationship side, because I think that's what comes in there. And I think also your intuition can be used in a very good way as a healthy boundaries of telling you when to and when not to, that sort of thing. And you're learning about that. How do you physically engage that into your life? Not only on your relationship side, but on your financial side. And on your relationship side here, as I said, I think the energy around you is naturally curtailing certain relationships in your life, because that is your healthy boundaries. It's blocking it off for you because you don't really need it in your life anymore. Yeah, you've got to go on a journey. This is your karmic mission here, to explore your emotions, how you apply your emotions in life. And that's what the Hierophant does. It's a marriage card, but it's also like supposed to be like equivalent of a priest. So it's a lot of spiritual understanding here. And I think you know the steps that you need to take in order to get to the results that you want. And it's using your emotions in order to get there. I think that's on your karmic mission within your relationships here. How you now apply your emotions. Your emotions are going to come deep from within you. I wouldn't be surprised if the Moon card didn't come out on this side as well. Let's just see about the... Yeah, I think there's decisions to be made in regards to certain relationships that's going to create those healthy boundaries. It comes in from the universe, comes in from the overall energies that are around you as well. I think both sides here, I think this is a decision, a real learning curve of how you apply yourself emotionally in life. With the Magician card, you get the Five of Cups. You want to invent something new. You want a new spark within your relationships. You want to take things to the next level. And that wanting to take it to the next level for some time now, and I think you've been doing very well to position yourself there. The Five of Cups, there's 3 cups that are spent, and I think this is what that is all about. That decision that's all about. And I think this is all about preparing for when the energy comes through on the 16th of March, really starts picking up again. I would be very attentive about positioning at the moment in regards to relationships. Do not put all your eggs in one basket at the moment. Use your curiosity, start exploring what you want to manifest as a future. And as I said, the 3 of Cups has got 3 cups that are spent, but 2 cups that are behind you. And I think this is where you're coming into alignment with yourself more than anything else. We get the Queen of Cups as well. Yeah. Going off on a journey, exploring your passion, or not passions, exploring your emotions, and how you connect your emotions to everybody around you. It's twice you got the Queen of Cups. And it goes really well with the 8 of Cups. I think this is where the healthy boundaries are allowing you that space to go and explore the possibilities. With the 7 of Wands, you get the Knight of Wands. I think you're going to realise that actually you're very well protected in a way by your engagement in life, within the relationships. I think you're, protected by your guides and what have you and stuff like that, but also protected by the way in which you passionately go after what you should be living in as regards to relationships. And if you want a relationship, or if you don't want a relationship, whichever it is, because there's some relationships that's obviously that you're letting go of, and some that you're really investing in, and whichever way it falls, if you passionately put yourself into that decision, it will happen for you very matter of fact, naturally, as it were. Really beautiful, really beautiful energies, Aquarius. Really lovely. And I think it's going to set you up, as I say, for that energy as it comes back round in the 16th of March. With the Ace of Wands, you get the Three of Pentacles. This is an offering. This could be a job offer for you. And it could be a job offer that you've been after for some time. A position, or even opening up a business. You finally get that loan, or you find serious people to work next to you if you're being serious about doing projects or businesses or job, whatever it is. It's really connecting with people in a very, very productive way. With the High Priestess, bonjour. With the High Priestess, you get the Three of Swords. This is from the universe as well. And I think you're using your intuition here to avoid that painful sort of scenario that you might have had in regards to work in the past. And I think it's long-term past as well. Very much long-term past. I think more than anything else, I think this intuition here is avoiding any emotional pain, stress or strain according to all of this. I think you've learnt your lessons by that. And I think the universe may be bringing things up onto the surface in order to reignite those healthy boundaries, I think. But not necessarily that you have to actually live them, almost out of memory. And I think that's where your intuition, your spider sense or your Jedi sense will be really helping you out. Ace of Cups with Two of Cups. How progressive is that? I think this is a steady flow away from that Three of Swords scenario. And I think this job offer that's coming in, I think, as I said, I think you've been on that case for a long time, actually. Or a position to be had within a business, or to be in a position where you want to be financially. I think it's really coming together and it's working together. It's coming in alignment with who you are. With the Four of Cups here, distilling to making that single cup there, which is in there. So we've got a lot of cups on the emotional side here, on your financial side. The Seven of Cups there is about the evident path. There's only one cup giving the water here. And I think here is when you distill the past and be in alignment with yourself. I think what's egging you on here, which is encouraging you within you, is almost as sort of like it's obvious. I will feel like that. I will feel that good vibration, that good success, if I distill it all and follow that heart's desire of what I want out of life. And it will bring about that Lovers and Judgment. On your financial side, it's absolutely amazing. It really is. It's amazing as well on your relationship side. But here you have the Lovers and Judgment. I think this is where you're really falling into a line with what you should be doing. There is no doubt about it. It's a really, really good outcome. Something that you really deserve. You truly do deserve it, Aquarius. Absolutely lovely to see. There you go. Thank you very much for being with us. I really do appreciate your support for this channel. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. Don't forget about our energy channel, Cymatic TV. That'll be linked in the description with loads of other links so you can discover a lot about the Astroflower or around my head at some given point. I will either see you over there or I will see you over here. Whichever way it is. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.